Welcome everyone to Boone Pickens Stadium, Stillwater, Oklahoma, and home to the Cowboys of Oklahoma State. As we'll see a squad from the Big 12, the Colorado Buffaloes, taking on the 6th-ranked team in the land, the Oklahoma State Cowboys. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, here with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get this thing rolling. And the Cowboys will kick it away to start. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So Colorado... offense will get first crack at it here. And they are coming off a sensational performance. By this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that performance. David, last time out, he was making the right reads. He showed off his arm talent. He had this offense moving up and down the field and finding the end zone, and you know he's excited to take on this defense today.
Yeah, and talking to the defensive coordinators coming in this football game, like, they're not going to do what happened last week. Like, you can't sit back and make the coverages easy for him to diagnose. He'll pick you apart like he did last week. Look for some...
Turning it on! Oh, what a cut! He'll work and weave his way... The Buffaloes come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. Looking to throw on first down. Makes the grab on the left. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. You can barely hear yourself thinking here as they're trying to get this defense off to a good start. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. And the Buffaloes will punt it away on 4th down. Looks as if they might have a little something going there, but they'll have to kick it away. So Oklahoma State's offense will go to work for the first time. This wide receiver matchup is one that we've been waiting to see. You have two guys on either side, Jesse, who are really going to make the secondaries nervous.
Oh, they should, because these guys can take the top off the defense. You've got two very dynamic individuals playing on each offense, and if I'm playing quarterback in this game for either team, I am going to take my shots and give my guy an opportunity, because both of these guys, David, have proven they can make circus-level catches.
I mean, when they're not open, they're open. I mean, they can make the dynamic catches, the contested catches. They have the speed. They are two of the best playmakers in all of the country. So whenever an offense has the football today, you're going to like the show.
Fires to the tight end. And the tackle is made, but there has been a flag thrown.
Hold it.
That penalty moves the ball back 10 yards. We'll replay the down. Offense gets set for second down. Sends it back in motion. Going to swing it on second down. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. Third and long from inside their own 20. He's looking downfield to throw. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's fourth down. The Cowboys will punt this one away. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. They'll put a stop to that return at about the 37-yard line. And the Colorado offense is coming back onto the field. From the gun, they'll try the middle. Oh, he's got some space. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play. Back to pass on second down. Works the middle. Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down. Makes the catch. It's key. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Now here on second down, see if they keep tossing it around. Looking to fire. Caught behind the line. It's key. And this one will be stopped for no gain. It is deafening in here. The panel people going to work. Third down and a big one for the Cowboys. Tight end finds a soft spot. Third down conversions are huge, and they've got one, and they're at the 35. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Buffaloes are on the move. That's caught. It's Rhodes. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there. Here comes the offense on second down. Takes the handoff. It's key. Got the first down and more. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The Buffaloes pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. Tight end now in motion. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Second down, they'll go to the air. Catch in the middle, it's Rhodes. He was smelling that end zone, but they get him down at the 4 after the big pass play. A first down run on the doorstep. And he gets it back to the 4-yard line. No farther than that, no gain on the play. They go right back to their man on second and goal. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Bucs!
And the running back was not going to be denied on that play. He had a hole. He saw it. He put his foot in the ground, and that was pay dirt.
Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. So the touchdown drive goes 63 yards. And they finish it off with the score from the 4. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Oklahoma State has it back and the offense is on the field. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. Tried to move that pile forward. He maybe gets 2. He's down at the 21. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Wants to go up top. Bought a little time, lets it go. At the 40, there he goes. Breaks into the open. No one there to stop him, except the fella in the striped shirt who threw the penalty flag. This one might be coming back. That is brutal. An explosive play like that to be wiped out by a mistake. Second down, he'll throw it. Throws to the tight end. Got his man. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. Motion from the wideout. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
And that's the challenge today. A week ago, they failed the challenge. Last week, they gave up 5 sacks. They can't do that again today. This defense saw it. They watched it on tape. They know they're not doing a good job of protecting their quarterback, and already 1 sack on the day.
Hunt is on its way. Coverage team gets the job done, and they'll mark him down at the 38-yard line. First play of the drive comes from the 38. Using his legs, it's key. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line after picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Right back to the well. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. And the Buffaloes come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. He'll pull it on the read. Just nowhere to go against this defense to find that single yard he needed on 3rd down. Guys, Colorado has the lead here. And after that first quarter, let's see if these guys can get back in the game in the second. They flipped into the field and we're ready to play. And the Buffaloes will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. The ball hits at the 5 and it'll go into the end zone for a touchback. Oklahoma State hoping to get the Pistols firing on offense. Gives it on the option. Makes it past the marker. Right midfield, he's got room. And he was off to the races, and he gets it to the 45. And the Cowboys will hustle to the line.
The defense has got to be more physical up front. Don't let them have those running lanes, those holes to break off a nice run, get a first down. And here's the thing, you better reload quick because they're right back on the line to call another play.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Let's see what they've got on second down. From the gun, the running back looking for room. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. The Cowboys line up to punt it away. That is just gorgeous. Knocks it out of bounds inside the 5-yard line. Colorado has the ball back, and the Buffaloes hoping to put their team in prime position on offense. Punts it out of the air. And they bring him down quickly, but a good gain there. The Buffaloes with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Back to pass. Oh, they're after him. Firing to the right, complete. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. looking to throw on first down. Under fire. Good job to toss that ball out of bounds and avoid the loss. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. The hand to the running back. Slams into the pile. He'll get 1 to the 17. Man, is this place loud right now. The Cowpoke faithful bringing it on third down. Here's the snap, itching to fire downfield. Get it out to the supersonic guy. He'll be dragged down right at the 19-yard line. It'll bring up fourth down. And the Buffaloes will send out the punt unit. Hauls it in and looking upfield. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. He'll start this drive going to the air. Gets it out quickly. And they pick up just a few on that completion. So now it's second and long. Looking to fire. Finds his tight end. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. After the short completion, do they go for the big one on third down? From the gun, wants to pass. Under fire. Just can't pull the trigger, and the quarterback is sacked at the 41.
How nice is it as a defense when you can drop 7 guys in a coverage, only rush 4, and still get home? That makes you feel good if you're the D coordinator.
And the Cowboys decide to punt it away. Boy, they had a chance to track that thing down, but it bounces into the end zone for a touchback. And the Colorado offense is coming back onto the field. Got the quick completion. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
That's reeled in. It's Rhodes. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. And the Buffaloes really need to keep this drive alive on third down. To the ground to try to pick up the first. He'll be stopped short, picks up 1, but they're facing 4th and 1. They bring the punter onto the field now. He's getting plenty of work. 4th time we've seen this guy punt it today. No chance for a return. He makes the fair catch at the 26, and that's where they'll go to work. They'll go back to work on offense. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They got it out to the 41 with a first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. They're going to ride this running back. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5. Got a little work done on first down. Now back to the line. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete. Wow, this offense is just stuck in the mud. They've already punted 4 times, and it's 3rd down now. Fires to the big fella. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47. This offense has been sluggish, to say the least, but finally they're on the move on 1st and 10. Unloads it left. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Nothing doing downfield. He'll cut his losses and throw it away. It'll be 3rd down. 6th play of the drive coming up. He wants to throw it again. Unloads to the wideout. Soft spot in the middle. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about. A costly penalty wipes out that 3rd down conversion, and now they'll back up and try it again. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Got a man, it's Orr. He is stopped at the 47-yard line, and that's not nearly enough to move the chains. Yet another punt on the way. Got to make sure that hamstring stays loose. He's been busy. The roar of the crowd trying to fuel this defense to keep them pinned in their own end. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Fires on the move. Complete to the right. They finally get to him. And what a play there to pick up the 1st down. They'll take this lead to the 2-minute timeout and see if they can tack on a little more before the break. Gets the back moving. To the air on 1st down. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. The Buffaloes trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Fakes the grab. Knocked off his feet. We got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Finds his man. It's Rose. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. The offense will quickly use a timeout. And the Buffaloes will line it up on 1st and 10. Running back searching for a hole. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up. They can really be aggressive after that last play at 2nd and 3. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play call and everyone on the same page here. It is deafening in here. The paddle people going to work. 3rd down and a big one for the Cowpokes. Trying to make magic with his feet. Now with a great opportunity as they pick up the 1st down. They've got it at the 40. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The screen, and watch out. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the 1st down, but a good gain on that play. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. And here on 2nd down, they'll send out the field goal unit to try to get 3 before the break. Knocked it right through, showing that big range from 48 yards out. That late in the half field goal always gives you a little boost going to the locker room, and they'll need to finish off these final few seconds and not allow them to answer. They'll come out and take a knee, and that should send us to halftime. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
All right, fellas, looks like you've had a very enjoyable day there today in Stillwater. And the standout player on the defensive side of the ball has been that boogeyman back there at safety. They try to run it, he's filling the holes. They try to throw it, he's either picking them off or trying to take dudes' heads off. Good luck making adjustments. And with that, let's head back to the home of the Pokes and Boone Pickens Stadium.
They're lined up and ready to kick off this 2nd half. And he's going to try to return this one. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Oklahoma State has it back and the offense is on the field. They haven't really been able to light up this. There he goes. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the 1st down. The Cowboys want to move quickly.
The defense has got to do a better job with assignment football. Somebody has to be accounting for the quarterback on these run plays. You know you're going to see it. You've seen it on film. The option play, nobody home. He just takes off. That's an easy 1st down pickup for the offense. Moving forward now, the defense, they've got to settle in, and they've got to start playing better when it comes to assignment football.
The offense getting set for a 1st down from the 45.
Defense gives up the pretty big run. They get the 1st down, and listen, you got to reload quick now because this offense, they got their foot on the accelerator.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Quick release by the QB. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. And this offense is desperate to keep this drive alive, trailing by multiple possessions, and it's getting late. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Finds a man in the middle. He gets it to the 38-yard line, and they'll pick up a fresh set of downs. These two guys, just on the same wavelength, they make clutch connections all the time.
And that's practiced, man. That's all summer. That's all spring. Just so many hundreds and thousands of balls where you know exactly when that guy's going to break. You know he's a stud. You're going to feed him, especially on these third down situations.
Big time play by the defense. He'll lose 4. They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads to the right. And they can't make the play on third down. And they'll pat the kicker on the tail and tell him to go. Shot. He says he's got a big leg. He's going to have to show it from 56 yards out. Never a doubt. This is now a 7-point game.
How about it? 50-plus, no problem. Big leg, nice accuracy. That's a big-time kick for this young man.
So the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away after putting up a field goal. Let's see what the defense can do. And he takes this from inside the 5. Colorado has the ball back, and the Buffaloes hoping to put their team in prime position on offense. And points have been hard to come by in this one. They'll try to put together a drive. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. They're dealing with a second and long. Wants to go up top. Quick screen to the speedster out wide. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. Looking downfield on first down. Got his man quickly.
Nice job by the wide receiver getting open on that slant route against man coverage. He fakes like he's going to the outside. He's able to create some separation, cross his face, and then secures the catch.
They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. And the Buffaloes look to keep this drive humming. To the ground, he's got it again. Running into the open space. They get him down at the 34-yard line. Give him 15 yards on the pickup and a first down. From the gun, give on the inside. And a 9-yard gain on first down leaves them with second and short. Hand off from the gun. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Makes a stop in the backfield. He'll lose 4. Now on fourth down, they'll try to come away with 3. This whole play is going to see if this kicker can operate in the sea of noise. Field goal is good. And they'll push that lead out a little further.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
Oklahoma State hoping to get the Pistols firing on offense. Throws to the wideout. A strike downfield. Breaks a tackle and he's got room. Oh, he's getting ahead. Touchdown, Oklahoma State.
exciting to watch. They've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. If this quarterback gets through his progression, David, he gets you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running, I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy, the connection between quarterback, wide receiver. You can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
He'll try to tack on one more. And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. On the move from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. And the Colorado offense is coming back onto the field. Found a little bit of running room, knocked down at the 24 after a pickup of 4. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. From the shotgun, the inside give. That'll be enough for a fresh set of downs. He gets it to the 32. With a first down, they'll snap it from the 32. To the ground with the back. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. The Buffaloes have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. There's the pressure. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical and pass deep. Man, is this place loud right now. The Cowpoke faithful bringing it on 3rd down. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. He'll get away another punt. He's been really active today, and no doubt he's going to earn his varsity letter. He'll get it to about the 25 before they put a stop to the return. Oklahoma State has it back, and the offense is on the field. They torched this defense with an explosive passing play for a score last time out. Let's see if they go right back at him. Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the first down. Off play action. Fires to the wideout. And he got a hand in there. Knocks it away. Incomplete. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. From the gun. Wants to pass. Finds a tight end. And he gets it to the 45-yard line, and that'll be a first down. And the Cowboys in the hurry up.
And it's on 3rd downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
Unloads quickly. And he was knocked down immediately. Very short pickup on that one. Now facing a 3rd and long. Looking to throw again. Got his man in the middle. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down. The Cowboys are flying down the field. Looking to throw on first down. Quickly complete. Down to the 26-yard line before they ride him out of bounds, and this defense is on its heels. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Fires to the big fella. He goes out of bounds, and that'll take us to the start of the 4th quarter. Guys, Colorado has the lead here. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. So the final period starts with a 2nd down play. The give to the back. Turning it on. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. And the Cowboys kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. The give to the back. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. He's got him still on his feet. He's down at the 1, and they almost had the touchdown pass on that one. He'll keep it on the sneak. Touchdown, Cowboys! And they've moved out front here in the 4th.
And that's a really nice physical run. This is a team that prides themselves on the ability to establish the line of scrimmage. And here we are in the 4th quarter, late in the game. Everyone's tired, and a no-nonsense run. Great push by the offensive line, taking the lead with that touchdown.
Colorado has the ball back, and the Buffaloes hoping to put their team in prime position on offense. Another opportunity here. They had to punt it on their last possession, but this time tight game, hoping to get something on the board. After the incompletion, it's 2nd and 10 from their own 25. Couldn't connect on 1st down, now back to the air. And it's incomplete, but there's a flag in the backfield. Let's see who the call's on. They say you could call holding on every play. Well, they did on that one. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. A spectacular one-hand grab. Snowed under by the defense. It'll be 3rd and long. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and 4th down's coming. And the Buffaloes send out the punt unit. They're up to a half-dozen kicks today. Fields the punt and tries to find an opening. He was working his way toward midfield, but they'll stop him at the 46-yard line. They'll move the wide receiver. Pulls and fires complete. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. To the air on 2nd down. And he just threw that one away. Safe move, didn't see anything, lived to play another play. They couldn't connect on 2nd down, now staring at a 3rd and 9. Looking to the big tight end. And it was worth going for a chunk play, but the long pass is incomplete. The Cowboys will call on their punt team. And these guys have been busy. 6th punt of the day. And that one will sail out of bounds. No chance for a return there. And the Colorado offense is coming back onto the field. The give to the running back from the shotgun. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the 1st down line? After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Back to pass. Quickly out to the tight end. And that had all the makings of bug meat windshield, but how about the little corner taking on the big tight end and keeping him from getting the 1st? Wants to throw on 3rd down. Caught in the backfield. It's Key. Just couldn't find any room, and he wound up throwing it in reverse. They lost yardage. They booted away on 4th down. You'd think they would have had a good chance to down that one deep, but the bounce carries it into the end zone for the touchback. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. A safe call on the wide receiver screen. Tried to hit him with a quick game on 1st down, and nothing doing there. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Pocket breaking down. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line. The pocket broke down, and the quarterback had to take the sack.
Really impressed by this pass rush, Reese. Just guys winning their individual battles one-on-one up front. They're able to get to the quarterback.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. And the Cowboys will line up to punt it away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Looks it in at the 40. And the returner will be knocked down. Colorado has the ball back, and the Buffaloes hoping to put their team in prime position on offense. Running to Green.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Throws for the tight end. Got his man downfield. He's finally stopped, but not before he takes it into the red zone. They'll mark it at the 18. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. They're working that left side. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. He'll do it himself. They'll wrestle him down at the 4-yard line after that run. So now the opportunity to take the lead with a first and goal here. They'll try to get it in with the run. He's going to lose a yard on that one. And the defense stopped them again on second and goal. Looks as if the defense was a little too eager there, got into the neutral zone, and that'll be a 5-yard penalty. So the offense inches it a little closer with the help of the half the distance to the goal penalty. Going to swing it on second down. He wants it all. Touchdown, Buffaloes! They've got the lead here in the fourth.
And the timing had to be perfect. Down here this close to the red zone, the windows to throw into are so small, but the quarterback, his receiver, on the same page. With that touchdown catch, they now take the lead.
He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. So the defense trying to protect the lead, but they could also put a punctuation. On this thing and end it with a big turnover. Man, did he pay for it with that hit as he got rid of the ball. After that last incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from their own 20. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. Stacked up after gaining a couple to the 23. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is looking for a play to close this deal out. The offense has plenty of time, and this defense trying to dig in and get one more stop and hang on to this lead. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. Wants to throw on 1st down. He put it out there for him, and this senior gave him a chance, but they couldn't make the connection. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Gets it out fast. Oh, he's got some space. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down. Clock stops momentarily for the 1st down. They'll hurry to the line. Looking to throw on 1st down. Pressure coming. And he can't get it off. Taken down. What a huge play this late in the game. They immediately call timeout, trying to preserve every second they can to try to rally here late. No chance to run, but still a good game. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. He'll go up top. Maybe a deciding play here. Here's a throw downfield late. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. The decision to go for it does not pan out. Takes the handoff. It's key. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Back to pass on 2nd down. Here's a heat. Finds his man. It's key. He'll get it inside the 40. They'll mark it at the 39 before he goes out of bounds. They'll throw on 3rd and short. Makes the catch. It's Rose. Moving deeper into enemy territory. Move the chains. It's 1st down at the 27. Calling a timeout here, you have to avoid making a mistake in this situation. And it looks as if the offense will just take a knee. You sort of think that over the years you get immune to these types of upsets, but this one is a shocker that might go on the list of all-timers.
Dude, huge win. Like, you can't say enough about being a team with a considerable talent disadvantage. Like, you're the underdog for a reason. You go with, this is a top 10 team you're playing against. Like, everything says you shouldn't win, but Palmer, they came out and they absolutely took care of business.
Yeah, they showed up in the biggest moment. You got to give these players a ton of credit. They may not be as talented as their opponent, but this was a game and an opportunity that they took advantage of. They made the plays they needed to make. They put the rest of college football on alert with this win. This is one these fans will be talking about for years and years to come.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.